I do gotta try that Discord thing you were mentioning. Though.
I can sit with you and go over that with you. It's really easy.
I have no doubt it is easy to somebody who is tech savvy. But for me, I know it's gonna be probably some kind of challenge. Like I'm going to sit there and like fiddle with it and then just like fuck something up. I know I will. And it'll be like, how did you even do that? Like, it's just who I am.
I can make this idiot proof for you.
Challenge accepted. Quite the idiot here, Clint.
I've known you long enough that I have some type of vote of confidence.
That's true, man. It's been about 5 years. Maybe even closer to 6.
Holy fuck, it's been that long.
It's been that long. For those of you listening to the podcast right now, obviously you could tell, that is Clint, returning to the show. And I think it's been, just under a year and a half since you've been on the show, which has probably been the longest time, between your visits here. If you guys remember,
really
Clint, yeah. So if you guys remember, Clint, friend of the podcast, goes by Vengeful Jedi, in his, previous podcast, Geek Dig Pod, which is currently on hiatus, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit, but also started up a, Twitch channel called the Vengeful Jedi. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We'll talk about that in a little bit as well. But Cartoon Joe is not here with us today. He is, he's doing something. I don't even know. I think deep down he doesn't even want to do this show anymore. It's just too nice to fucking say it. Good banter, Clint. You really,
I wasn't sure that was something you wanted me to respond to.
No, I don't. I think he does enjoy doing the show. I know, like, with him picking up the second job he has now and everything, he has a lot going on. So, luckily, I know some cool people who are willing to jump on and talk with me for a little bit. That's why Clint is on here with me talking. And, I really just want to catch up with you, man, see what you've been up to, because, like I said, I mean, like, we've talked on and off here and there. We've talked about, you come back on the show and doing like our Freakin Flicks, game that we play and all that stuff. And it just really hasn't been, able to happen. And, especially during the pandemic and stuff, it kind of like threw everything out of whack. So, let me ask you first off, how was 2020 for you as far as coronavirus and everything like that?
It was a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was for everybody. I mean, I don't think that there's anybody who can't really give that as an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Show me somebody who's like, 2020 was awesome. I'll show you a man on drugs.
Yeah, well, I mean, fucking, I'm sure, that fucking, what's that dude's name from Amazon? Jeff Bezos?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think he pretty much became, I think he surpassed everyone as the richest man in the world because of the pandemic.
It's...
Right? I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah. But he's probably on drugs.
He probably is.
Gotta be, right? He fucking lives in Washington, for God's sakes. Ugh. Washington.
Mm-hmm.
But
you gotta be at that point.
Yeah. Did you have to do anything different for work? You still working at, what?
So with work...
You told me to shut up?
No. I did not. Go back and listen to it. I did not say shut up.
I'm gonna have to go back. I could have sworn like you interrupted me with a shut up there. I was like, oh,
no.
Well, okay. like, oh damn, is there something I'm supposed to talk about? But you still work for Redbox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you working from home now, or are you able to go into the office and shit?
Nice. I'm at home. What happened was, literally the week before the pandemic started. Well, maybe 2 weeks. I changed teams at work. And I'm sitting here trying to, get used to working with a brand new team and everything. New supervisor, and all of a sudden, yeah, everybody's got to start working from home. Here's a laptop.
Wow. Now, are they going to do that, like, going forward? Like, is your permanent, like, at home gonna, like, is that how it is going to be now? Or they want you to get back into the office someday?
They're still exploring all of that.
Gotcha.
It's one of those things where they're listening to all of the local government and everything as far as, what they're encouraging and pushing for people. Personally, I kind of like it. Being at home and everything, but at the same time, there's things that I know that I need for my job, and I would love to have those options back. We had kiosks in the office that I could just sit there and mess with and tinker with, to figure out, I miss, being able to look over my cubicle wall and bounce an idea off of one of my coworkers and throwing things at him.
Okay.
I think I was a Superman fan, so what else was I gonna do?
What's wrong with the Superman fans, man? I'm not a DC fan, so I'm on board with it. But what's your issue with Superman? Is he too much?
It's more of a DC thing. I'm a Marvel guy.
Oh, what's your favorite Marvel character? Don't tell me. I think I remember this because I know we did that one episode, that 2-part episode, a couple years back. Oh God, what's that? Is it Iron Man?
That was one of my favorite movies, if I remember right, at the time from the MCU.
Gotcha.
Actually, no. One of my favorite characters. Well, and this, obviously, opinions have shifted over time. But honestly, right now, one of my favorite characters is just Deadpool.
Just because of the Deadpool movies, or what?
No. I mean, obviously the movies help that but I just think that that those movies were done right.
I gotcha.
No, so when you look at the comics, I think with me it's the fourth wall breaking thing.
Well, couldn't you admit that if you wanted to get a better version of Deadpool, you should just go watch Deathstroke? Same thing. Because I think Deathstroke technically did come before Deadpool.
I think he did, but
he's so much cooler. Deathstroke and Arrow is so much better than I like Deadpool. I think it's funny as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just
there's not enough representation of my one character who is my favorite.
Oh, is it Gambit?
No,
Domino?
It's actually Hawkeye.
Hawkeye?
Uh-huh.
I dig it. I do like Hawkeye. I think Arrow's better. But again, I'm not a DC fan, but some of these characters are actually pretty cool. But let's talk about Marvel a little bit. Have you been watching WandaVision?
I have watched all of WandaVision.
And how do you feel?
Well, overall, I thought it was great. I'm kind of wishing that I didn't watch this promo for the season finale beforehand, because it showed something in the promo that I thought was going to be in the episode, and I was really excited for it, and then it wasn't there, and it pissed me off.
Yeah, but you can't be surprised by that. It's fucking Marvel, dude.
I know that wasn't in the series at all, and oh man, dude, they could have been doing some great things, some great follow-ups with it had they gone that route.
Yeah.
Wait, did you watch it all, or?
I haven't watched all of it. I got up to the I'm trying to remember the episode. And I don't care about spoilers and shit, because if you're listening to this podcast and you're a huge fan of Marvel, you should watch them all now. I think the last episode I watched was, oh, come on, what the hell was it? Oh, fuck. Now that's gonna bother me, because I'm trying, and I know what I've seen. I saw the episode where Vision broke through the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
I think I watched the episode after that, but I don't remember. Because I do remember the point where Wanda came through the barrier to, like, get Vision, because, like, one of her kids are like, daddy's in trouble or whatever. Which, by the way, that pregnancy thing fucking confuses the fuck out of me, but whatever. I just can't remember if I watched this episode after, but I do like that, and I get it because it's Disney, it's MCU and all that, but I do like how they kind of, included the movies into it, even beyond like Wanda and Vision, to include, the woman's daughter in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Monica.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And, now, did you see that Monica went back in? Did you get that far?
Did they get back in? But yeah, I want to say I did, because I remember her, and I believe her, the agent, and the girl from the Thor movie all went in, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I remember that. I just don't remember anything beyond that point.
Okay, yeah, you've only got a couple episodes left.
Okay, yeah, and I do like how, you know, it's not all released all at once. They are releasing it, like, on a schedule, like a normal TV show should. So I think that's pretty cool, because now you're not sitting there binge watching the entire thing in one day, and now you're waiting like months, you know, longer than when the next one would come out. So I do like that.
Yeah. Now, you know what? I just realized, since it doesn't actually spoil anything, I can say what I saw from that trailer. It was Doctor Strange. It showed Doctor Strange in the promo, and you know, it seemed like he was there to, like, help Wanda, or, you know, maybe toward the end, like, take her under his wing or something like that, you know, because had they played out Wanda's character, had they played out Scarlet Witch the way that she, you know, a bit closer to the comics, dude, she alone could have taken out Thanos.
Well, I think they kind of, like, interpreted that what was going to happen in the movie before he did the, whatever the fuck he said, Death Rain or Rain Fire or something like that. But I think it was also like a build-up over time of her, because every movie that she does, her powers grow more and more. Even up to this, creating this entire, illusion of like a neighborhood and shit. You know, it's like, so I mean, maybe now she could like destroy Thanos with no problem, but at the point of, you know, end games, you know, maybe her powers weren't at full potential at that point. Yeah. Right. See. But I also heard that Wanda is supposed to be in the Doctor Strange movie, so maybe that was kind of a, you know, like a teaser for that aspect of it.
And that's what I thought, because, you know, you could continue her character, because, you know, you got Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, you know, and he's, you know, because Wanda essentially is a witch, you know, by definition.
Yeah.
They do say in one of the episode's parts that you haven't seen that as far as a witch, just her level of power, like, she can cast spells without incantations, things like that, you know?
Yeah.
Much like a sorcerer. you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Much like you see Doctor Strange pulling, like, you know, some, like, really awesome shit without, you know, having to chant or something.
Mm-hmm. Now, this isn't going to spoil anything for me, but I do want to know, as the episodes progressed, they did different, decades in, like, movie or TV show themes. Did that keep going? Or did it kind of halt out at, like, the fucking, like, 80s?
It progressed a little bit.
Okay.
But it pretty much stopped. And you know how you'd see, like, certain things, like, glitch out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You'd see some stuff like that. Like, you know, but it wasn't... You see, I can't explain more without spoiling certain things.
Mm.
Because there's one reveal that I'm trying to protect.
Use it. Try to tell me, but, like, use different things as, like, a way of, like, telling me. Like, I'm trying to think.
Well, okay, let's just say that there are neighbors with secrets.
Like her one friend that keeps showing up is creepy and annoying.
Agnes?
Maybe, yeah. I did like the scene at Halloween where she was sitting in her car at the stop sign, and fucking Vision kind of helped her snap out of her, like, trance or whatever the fuck she was in.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, like, she started, like, blabbing everything, and then, like, even his coworker, like, was saying, like, help me, you know, like, you know, she, like, controlling her shit and all that. I'm so glad, because, like, I was at the point where I was going to just give up after the first episode, because I honestly thought it was going to be, like, this corny bullshit of, like, a 1950s themed show, and I was like, if this is seriously it, I'm fucking done. But I gave it a chance, and I kind of like what they're doing with it.
And you'll like even more where it continues to go.
Yeah. I do like kind of, like, in a way, Quicksilver kind of showed back up, so, or not Quicksilver. Yeah, Quicksilver, yeah. But, you know, X-Men Quicksilver, not, the one who died.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
It was. But, like I said, it's a really good series. I woke up early Friday so I could watch it before work.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for the one TV show that's coming out on Disney, the What If show.
Yes, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah. So that one I think I'm excited the most out of all of them. I don't know how I feel about the Loki show or the Falcon Winter Soldier one, but I'm definitely excited like the What If.
I'm hopeful because I didn't know what to expect from WandaVision leading into it.
Mm-hmm.
But once I didn't like watch it right away either. I waited a few weeks.
Yeah.
And somebody actually did have to tell me, don't give up within the first 2 episodes. Make it to at least episode 3. It will catch you.
Yeah. Well, episode 3 is when she had the twins, right?
I don't remember if that was episode 3 or episode 4.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. You might want to do your promo real quick.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah. Go take your poop. Alright, guys, while Clint's going to his DoorDash, I just want to remind you all that this episode of This Freakin' Show is brought to you by Audible.com. Now, if you're just like me and you're huge fans of stories and history, you're just not a big fan of reading about it yourself, that's where Audible comes in. It's a one-stop shop for all audiobooks. If you go to audibletrial.com/freaknet today, you'll get yourself a 30-day free trial of Audible, plus a credit to your first book purchase. Now, you guys know when Cartoon Joe is here and we do the show, we are starting the Freaknet Book Club. That's the FN Book Club that we started on our last episode. And we are currently reading the Phantom Tollbooth. If you guys want to join along with us and, sit and kind of book club it with us in a small sort of way, go ahead and pick up the Phantom Tollbooth from Audible, absolutely free with your token, and enjoy this next 30 days absolutely free just by going to audibletrial.com/freaknet. And of course, as a reminder, our episode is also brought to you by ballwash.com, one-stop shop for all your junk needs. Pick up your shampoos, your conditioners, your body washes. They got the powder rub. It's like a lotion that goes on. It's Ball Guard. That's what it's called. God, I finally remember what it is. Even though I do use it on a consistent basis. It sits right there next to all my other cosmetic stuff. Ball Guard goes on like a lotion, dries as a powder. And, they got some nut rub, cologne kind of creams you can use as well. They have their own brand of boxers. And if you are a guy on the go, and you're traveling for business, for pleasure, they do have a travel pack that you could pack up all your balls and take them with you. Use the promo code FreakNet at checkout. Save yourself 15% on your entire order. Use FreakNet as your promo code at checkout. Save 15% at ballwash.com. From head to toe, from hole to pole, when it comes to your sack, they got your back. Make sure you pick up your merchandise. This freaking show, t-shirts, coffee mugs, stickers, magnets, pins, laptop cases, cell phone cases, pillows, tapestries, posters, sweatshirts, tank tops, and hoodies, all at teepublic.com, teepublic.com. Search TFS, pick up your amazing Cartoon Joe t-shirt. That's the official This Freaking Show logo. As Clint opens up, I'm assuming, is a Kit Kat bar through my TeePublic promo. No, just getting some show notes out.
No.
But all right, Clint, tell me the story about why Geek Dig Pod hasn't released a show in over a year.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
First, we decided to just put it on hold for just a little bit. Mm-hmm. We just kind of wanted to figure out everything that was going on. With me, it was pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. I was just going to be at home. Skip had a bit more on his plate as far as moving and, mm-hmm. Settling somewhere and work and, being about, 3 hours, I think, away from his kids.
Gotcha.
Steve had just moved, was trying to settle in for a new job, and every time we would want to, obviously I'm not about to push everybody's, repeated business, but mm-hmm. Skip's had a lot of family stuff that's kept him, this time. And Steve has basically moved states a couple of times, got his kids, because they were with their mom full-time, but now he has them full-time. Which Gotcha. Is an adjustment, and they moved to, they moved. Part of it with him, too, was a lot of the places where he was at wasn't the most stable internet.
Okay.
So we've all had little factors and things that have, held us back from all three being able to come back. But we're still determined, and we're still set to. We've been working on kind of changing the format ourselves of things. Steve actually wrote a new theme song for the show. But, just like a new intro, which is really cool. I actually really like it.
Gotcha. Do you miss it at all, or?
Yeah. I do. It's something that I had done for over 5 years, and, consistently, that just stopping just all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It just killed.
Right. Well, and that's the kind of shit that gets away from you. Like back in 2018, like when I went through my relationship bullshit, I think we actually talked about it on one of your shows, one of your episodes. I just wanted a break from, like, not only this freaking show, but just freaking wrestling, just all of it, and I was only planning on doing it for, like, maybe like a couple weeks, maybe up to a month and everything, and somehow that turned into like 4 or 5 months. And I lost a huge chunk of 2018 just because of, like, that. So it gets away from you fucking quick, and, like, I didn't even know it was, it's been almost a year or even a little over a year since you put out your last episode. Because it doesn't seem like it's that long ago. I actually had a talk with some of the coworkers at my job today about how quickly fucking life has, like, gone by. Like, especially in 2020. I was laid off for, like 75% of last year.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, and it just, like literally, like, blink and I fucking missed it. For the worst fucking year of my life, it went by so fucking quick, and, some people would probably be happy about that, but honestly, like, it just seemed like I missed and wasted all that fucking time. Now we were able to still, put out podcasts and all that stuff, and, me and Joe had the opportunity to go do, our cemetery tours and get that done, which is something we've been talking about doing that we finally were able to do. So a lot of good came out of 2020, but at the same time, outside of that, I don't remember much of it, except for the fact that the world started hating each other more and more. Less trust was occurring between fucking neighbors. Governments are becoming less trustworthy. It's all that other shit. It's not even the pandemic, but everything involved around it just made it so fucking miserable.
Yeah. I know one of for me was, now, don't get me wrong, I've been loving social distancing since before they told us to. When they told us, hey, we're going to encourage you to stay at home, avoid large crowds, don't get into large gatherings, things like that, I'm thinking to myself, yes!
Right?
It's
like you looked at it like, I've been training for this moment my whole life.
Uh-huh. Dude, it's like when the zombie apocalypse finally hits, I am so fucking ready. I've seen the movies, I've played the games, let's do this. But now that I have been home, it's like I miss certain things. Like, I didn't realize, as much as I like being home,
mm-hmm.
I liked it being my choice to be home. If
mm-hmm.
me and my buddies wanted to go out and go catch a movie, or we wanted to, go do karaoke one Friday night. Dude, I haven't done my live band karaoke in over a year. It's hurting me emotionally.
Ooh, what's your go-to karaoke song?
You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi.
No, it's not.
I shit you not. Dude, there's a YouTube video proving it.
No, it's not.
Yes, there is.
I can see you being more of like Mr. Roboto by Styx.
Nope.
No, you don't fucking give me a little Bon Jovi. Go on karaoke a little bit. How do I find this fucking video?
I'll send you the link as soon as I find it here.
What was it? Is it Clint Jovi or some shit like that?
No, it's labeled as Vengeful Jedi just so I'd have an easier time finding it on YouTube.
Damn, man. You know what my go-to is?
What's that?
You know that song, Keep Your Hands to Yourself?
Yes.
That's my go-to. You know, I got a little change in my pocket going ching-a-ling-a-ling.
Yep.
That's my go-to. But you know, honestly, like I'm more a fan of like duet, like singing. It's like a buddy of mine, like him and his mom go to karaoke a lot, and I met up with them a few times. And Sally was like, "Trust, why don't you get up there and sing?" I'm like, "I'm only gonna sing if you sing with me, because I don't like being up in front of people a lot and everything." She's like, "Well, I'll sing with you." I'm like, "Cool, we're gonna do fucking Sonny and Cher." So I did I Got You, Babe with my buddy's mom, and I winked at him the entire fucking time. just so he knew. But dude, I love karaoke. We should karaoke one day.
Dude, yes. Once all of this pandemic shit is over, abso-fucking-lutely.
Where do you go to karaoke?
Well, there's a place up here by me. It's in Lombard. It's called JT's Porch. They do it every other Friday night.
I wonder if I click on this link, do you think that the volume will go through?
It might, but it's really loud.
Oh, is it like scary loud? Like,
because you hear crowd, because you know it was a crowded bar.
Oh, like were they cheering for you?
Yeah.
Now, is it because it's Bon Jovi or is it because of the song? Like, would you do other Bon Jovi songs?
I have.
Because I would love to hear you sing Dead or Alive.
I've done Wanted Dead or Alive. I've done It's My Life. I drunkenly thought that I could do Living on a Prayer. Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
I think Dead or Alive and oh god, what's the other one? Lost Highway. I think you'd be good at too.
Okay, I can see that.
I think Lost Highway you'd be good at.
So let me ask you this: do you have any karaoke songs that, or whoever, that you just will not touch?
Yes, there's actually a lot. First off, I won't do any Michael Jackson, just for the sheer fact is I don't like Michael Jackson. I don't think he's a good music artist. That's just my preference. Not a big pop guy.
Okay.
I won't do anything rap related just because I know I'll fuck it up.
I just don't like rap.
Yeah. I stick to a lot of country. I stick to a lot of like bluesy kind of music. Fucking George Thorogood. I would love to fucking do more of him. It's just every time I get to the karaoke bar, I always forget about Thorogood. But I got a couple Snapchats. There was one of me doing Keep Your Hands to Yourself. Baton Rouge by Garth Brooks. I fucking love doing. That's another go-to for me.
Baton Rouge is a good one.
Yeah, so I guess anything that's like high pitch, like, you know, they have to get like high up there because I'm tone deaf as it is. And so my singing is like garbage. But if I could find like those songs that I could kind of like deepen my voice just a little bit, it sounds a lot better. So, you know, like, Toby Keith, I'll sing, you know, just cause it's a deeper voice. Tim McGraw, Keep Your Hands to Yourself. Again, that's the one I open with. You know, that's my beginning fucking song. A friend of mine, me and her, she wanted to do that song, A Star Is Born. That Tell Me Something, Girl.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
So she wanted to do it. She wanted to duet that song. I was like, okay, fine, let's fucking do it. Sign us up. You know, I could do that Bradley Cooper's part of it. So we get up there and everything, we're singing, and all of a sudden she fucks up. Like in her part of it, the fucking Gaga part. So now I had to sing that part too. And I was like, fuck. So, you know, I'm doing the, tell me something, boy. And I'm going through and singing it until you get to the, and it was like, and then like you get to like the high pitch, like, I'm on the deep end. It sounded like a dying lady.
But you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. The show must go on.
Oh yeah. Plus it helped when a lot of people were fucking drunk. So.
Oh yeah.
I want to get a bunch of people together because I want to do something to where we pick songs for each other. You know, you just gotta go do it. I don't do women's songs, so I'm not a big fan of singing women's songs.
Okay,
So,
I have a little, I guess, story, if you will.
Yeah, fuck yeah, share it.
Based on that statement of doing women's songs. Mm-hmm. So.
Also, is that sexist to say nowadays? Women's songs?
No. Songs sung by female artists.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
You know, so no, it's not, because that's just what they're called.
Just want to make sure, man. They're canceling a lot of fucking shit lately.
I know. No, so anyway,
yeah.
Something that I had as an amazing substitute for karaoke for a while was called Twitch Sings. Twitch had their own like karaoke thing for a while. But then over this past year, there was a huge DMCA strike on Twitch, and they ended up having to cancel the service, and then it ended in December. Yeah. But it was a fun regular thing, and I was going for a goal for my channel at one point, and I said, hey, if we get this goal, it was like for a particular number of followers or something, and I said, hey, if we do this goal, I will do an entire Twitch Sings performance as the bearded lady doing all female songs.
Yeah, dude, this is me from The Greatest Showman.
Motherfuckers called me out. Just saying. So I had a wig, the sunglasses, all that. I have a buddy, Remy, that took it steps further than me and just went full-blown drag. But I wasn't about to do that. His wife helped him, so he had that. I would have been, no.
Hey, where's this video at?
They actually had to be deleted and taken down because of the whole DMCA thing, since they were live streamed. And they were, stored backed up on Twitch's servers.
Okay, so wait, explain this to me, because maybe I'm not understanding. What is DMCA?
Something like digital music, something.
So is it they're taking it down because it was copyright and shit?
Yeah.
That is fucking stupid.
It's here we go. The Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
So they took it down because you were singing to songs that you didn't own?
Pretty much.
That's fucking garbage.
Yeah. But there were performances of me doing female driven songs.
I wanna duet "This Is Me" from The Greatest Showman with you.
Okay.
I'm not a stranger to
dude. There's a couple songs that we'd have to do from.
I love that fucking soundtrack.
Dude, that soundtrack is amazing.
From now on, God, everything about that movie is phenomenal. I watched so many there was a fucking TikTok trend of people doing the For Now On fucking song, and like as soon as I fucking heard it, I just clicked on the little I just clicked on the little sound bite and I just watched all the fucking videos to it, because every song in The Greatest Showman is fucking phenomenal, except I think there's one I'm not a big fan of. Still like it, but it's like it's the guaranteed bottom of the list song, and I can't remember which one it is now. I think it was the Zac Efron and the lady dancing one.
Oh, Zendaya?
Yeah, I think Count the Stars or some shit like that. It's still a good song, but it's like at the bottom. But I mean, fucking The Greatest Show is like number 2 for me, but This Is Me is my all-time favorite song out of it.
Dude, that song is amazing.
I love that fucking song. I probably watched every YouTube video that has that song in it in one way or another. And the woman singing it, phenomenal. It's a good fucking song. Did you do it in a man's voice, or did you do the female feminine voice of it?
No, man's voice.
It
was Twitch Sings. It was.
Dude, wait. How did you start it out? Sing the first verse of the song. I want to hear how you did it.
That part wasn't me. I did it as a duet with my buddy Zach, and he actually did the first part.
Oh, so he did the I'm not a stranger to the dark.
Yeah,
like that. Perfect. That's a man right there.
Yeah, he's awesome. I love that guy. But me and him did that one. We also did The Other Side, which was so much fun. He did the Hugh Jackman part. I was the Zac Efron in that one.
Oh, there you go. Nice. God, I fucking love that movie. I've been meaning to rewatch it for almost like 3 weeks now, and I just never got around to actually doing it. I need to.
I do want to go back and rewatch that, but
yeah.
It's been hard to go back and rewatch it because of how I got introduced to the movie.
An old lady friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I watched it was with my ex, and
she took me, we went to the theater to see it, and that was the night of the first kiss.
That's nice, man. That's nice. Now, I heard they're making a sequel, so I'm kind of scared about that.
Oh, God. No.
But tell me about your Twitch. Like, I know we're cutting kind of close to your,
no worries.
Time here, so. But tell me about your Twitch. I believe I'm subscribed to it. I just don't think I've ever got like a notification of it starting, so I don't think I've ever seen it. But what do you do on it? It is called Vengeful Jedi. That is the name of it. All one word.
Yeah. You go. If you're gonna go on Twitch, just search for Vengeful Jedi or just twitch.tv/Vengeful Jedi.
Yeah.
And I mean, I play a lot of video games. Well, obviously. I mean, there is a lot of other stuff that people can do on there. There's people who've done cooking streams, art streams, music streams, just there's all sorts of just crazy talented people out there.
Yeah.
I provide mediocre gameplay. I like to do horror games. I like to do RPGs. Last couple of, let's see. Sorry, I was looking for some here. The last couple of games that I played, I did Fallout 4. I did BioShock Infinite. I just finished Final Fantasy IX, and right now I'm doing a game called Octopath Traveler.
What's that song? Not song. What's that game about?
It's a JRPG, so it's like an older Final Fantasy game. Okay. It was created by Square Enix, by the same guys who do Final Fantasy. And I'm still getting up there in the story because I just started it not too long ago. You have eight different characters that throughout the course of the game you bring them all together. Granted, each has their own story to and their own their own reasons for getting out there.
Okay, real quick, before you continue. Okay. Yeah. So, first off, I'm not subscribed to you, but I did find you. You have nearly 2,000 subscribers. Congratulations. If I want to subscribe to you,
actually, those are only followers. Those are followers, dude. If I were getting 2,000 subs,
I was gonna say because it's $6 a month to subscribe.
$5, but yes,
it's $5.99. That's $6.
Wait, when did they up it?
I don't know. Maybe it's just $5.99 for travesty. But wait. So hold on a second. So who gets that $5.99?
There's three. Actually, there's 3 tiers for subscriptions.
Okay, so explain that to me then, because now I'm all lost on what Twitch is. Because I was under the impression I was subscribed to people, but I guess I'm just following people. I mean, I guess I am following you, but what the fuck is this subscription shit? Why does it cost $6 a month? What the hell do you get with that?
Well, for one, you get ad-free viewing.
Okay.
So you could actually pull up my channel and not have to watch an ad beforehand.
But that's an ad that Twitch puts in there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's also dumb. How dare they? How dare they interrupt your shit?
I know, right?
Anyways, go ahead.
But then, yeah, so you've got, the ad-free viewing, use of my channel's emotes, which, there's some pretty funny ones there. Dude, one of my emotes is a Wookiee's ass.
You know what? I saw that at the bottom here. There's a Wookiee who looks like got knocked on the head. There's a Darth Vader that says Raid. There's a Wookiee that is hype. A Wookiee's ass, and then a heart with a Wookiee little banner on it.
The bandolier.
Yeah. So
and I have a few others that that I swap out. Like I have a Stormtrooper helmet that says "Missed You."
So let's see here. Welcome to the Sith Order. I am Vengeful Jedi, but you could call me Vengy or Venge.
Yeah. I have a couple lady friends on Twitch that call me Venge.
Venge. Yes, my name is a reference to the great Jedi of the former Star Wars I have no idea what the hell that means.
Expanded universe.
So that's beyond episode 1?
That's actually like all of like the books and games and things beyond the movies. When Disney bought Star Wars out, they said the only stuff that we're considering canon, the only stuff that we're going to be going with is the movies, these particular shows, and this stuff. Anything that they're putting out now, as far as video games, things like that, a lot of that is considered canon. But like all the books, there were series of amazing books out there that were just awesome and had you had obviously Han and Leia did hook up and get married, but in the books they had 3 kids. They had a set of twins, Jaina and Jason, and they did have a third. Luke actually fell in love with this woman, Mara Jade, who was actually originally an assassin hired to kill him.
Aw, that's love.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah, and there's just all this like really there's just all this like really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Emperor found Luke's severed hand and was able to make a clone of Luke, an evil clone.
Wait, Luke lost his hand?
That happened yeah, dude, that happened in the movies.
I don't remember Luke losing. I remember Anakin losing his hand, Darth Vader, but he lost most of his body. But I don't remember anything about Luke losing his hand. When did Luke lose his hand? Was that in the shitty fucking 4 through 6?
Those weren't shitty. You eat a dick.
Those were the worst. Those were the worst fucking ones, man.
Dude, those are the originals, and those are the reason why there's even a Star Wars universe.
Do you know why? Do you know the real reason why they made 4, 5, and 6 first? You know the real reason? You want me to tell you the real reason?
You do realize that would be an awesome story just by itself without the prequels and sequels.
No. The reason they did them first is so they can get them out of the fucking way so they can make the better ones like 1, 2, and 3. I started finally, after the discussion between you and Joe and everything about watch Star Wars. You gotta watch Star Wars. I went and watched Star Wars. And I got through episode 3. I turned on episode 4. You know how far I got into episode 4? Fucking Princess Leia showed up in a hologram asking for help. Then I turned it off.
You don't know what you're missing, dude.
Yeah, you know how long into the movie that was?
I'm very familiar.
Yeah, that's how quick I lost interest. The fucking reading at the beginning was more entertaining, and I hate fucking reading. That's why I promote Audible all the time. Great sponsor of the podcast. Thank you for being here. audibletrial.com/Freakin. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll watch 4, 5, and 6. Who knows? Maybe I'll watch 7, 8, and 9. Maybe I'll turn on Mandalorian. I don't even know. All I know is that fucking 1 was the best. The best. They could have stopped at 1, and I would have been happy.
There's inherent issues with the prequels, though.
Yeah, well, I don't fucking know, man. I was entertained. I was entertained up until fucking Leia showed up in a hologram.
Jar Jar was supposed to be a much darker character than he ended up.
Is Jar Jar that fat thing, that slug-looking thing?
No, you're thinking Jabba the Hutt.
Is Jar Jar the stupid creature that no one likes?
I mean, you should know. That's from the prequels, the ones that you loved.
I don't fucking remember them. The only thing I remember, and I literally watched these 2 years ago, the only thing I remember from them is the scene where Darth Maul is cut in half, falling down a shaft, and then the scene where I want to say it may have been Ewan McGregor was yelling, "You are the chosen one!" And that's about it.
That was episode 3.
Yeah, see, I remember the beginning and the end. There we go. I think I saw fucking Liam Neeson in there. He was there somewhere.
Liam Neeson was in episode 1. He died at the end of it.
Yeah, he picked up fucking Anakin and, took him from his aunt and uncle and shit after he won the race. I remember that.
They took him away from his mom.
His mom, okay. So I remember that. I remember there were a bunch of fucking robots storming some kind of fucking building and ended up being like some kind of war or whatever. Yoda was there. I remember seeing that. I remember some things about it. They're just not good movies, man. The entire fucking saga, it's all garbage. It sucks. Like, I bump it above. Like, it made its way above Lord of the fucking Rings, and I never thought that would happen. Because those movies sucked. Like, top 5 shittiest fucking movies in the world. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Princess Brides, fucking Clerks, and, God, now I got to narrow it down to a 5th and horrible one. I'm gonna go with anything that uses the term, what's that fucking movie, that garbage, about Monty Python. Those 5 worst fucking movie ideas in the world. Garbage.
So Monty Python, you're going with, I think you're attacking more the genre of British comedy than you are one specific movie.
Is it Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
There's Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Monty Python's Life of Brian, Book of Life. There was a number of.
No, never heard of them.
Monty Python movies.
Never heard of them. All I heard of was Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And I watched it. And I regret ever fucking doing it. It's right up there with me suffering through Princess Brides. Like, I'm so sick of people telling me, these are good movies, give them a chance. Like Young Frankenstein. Who in their right mind would sit through fucking Young Frankenstein voluntarily? Stupid. Ugh.
That was Mel Brooks.
Who?
Mel Brooks was the guy that created Young Frankenstein.
He died, didn't he?
No, Mel Brooks himself is still alive. The actor that was in the movie, Gene Wilder, who played Dr. Frankenstein in that movie, he died.
Willy Wonka. Yeah, Willy Wonka. Pretty sure Mel Brooks is dead, bro.
No, he's not.
Why did you Google it?
That is one death notice that I would remember.
Oh, wow. Fucking dude's 94 years old. Way to go, dude.
Yeah, he's good.
Why does he look fucking familiar? What have I said?
He's had cameo roles in a lot of his movies.
Let me find his fucking movies now.
Like Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is stupid. Yeah, that's the only movie I don't like that has John Candy in it. Please tell me this dude doesn't only have like 12 movies. He's only, wait, honestly, producers, 12 Chairs, Blazing Saddles. Ugh. God. So he's only directed like 12 movies?
I mean, if that's what it says he's directed, then yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, like 10. So what the fuck does this guy do? I'm not impressed.
Mainly comedy.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with him.
You don't have to be. There's enough people out there who are.
God, you're just probably being nice. All right, so when do you air your streams? Sunday nights, right?
Okay, so as of right now, I do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday nights. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll also sometimes do a stream during the day on Sunday, and I usually stream also Monday afternoons.
Gotcha. And that's Vengeful Jedi, all one word, VengefuljEdi, on Twitch. You just go to the app. I just did it myself, so if I can do it, you can do it. Just Google Vengeful Jedi, one word. Your logo, was that Darth Vader playing a video, or Darth Maul playing a video game controller?
Yeah.
Looks like Nintendo.
It's actually a PlayStation controller.
No, it's not. It's Nintendo. If it's not Nintendo, it should be Nintendo.
It's not Nintendo.
Look at me telling you what your logo is. It is.
That's why I think camera's off, so I don't have to look at you.
It is an original.
It is an original. I actually paid somebody to create it. That was sort of my Christmas present to myself this year.
Well, if you paid someone to create this, why don't you put your image in the logo?
My image before that one, because keep in mind, I've been doing this for just over 2 years now.
What, the twitching?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Your schedule's on here and everything. Today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Saturday. You Twitch for 4 hours?
Dude, I have had also 8 and 12-hour streams.
Why? That's a lot of gaming, bro. That is a lot of fucking gaming, man.
The 12-hour stream was, for the last time I did a 12-hour stream, it was for my birthday this past year. I got trolled so hard that day.
Now, I know you told me, but what game are you currently playing? Is it different every day or what?
Right now I do mix it up. I'm by definition what they call a variety streamer.
Okay.
My current main game is Octopath Traveler. Now, on Wednesdays, Me and one of my best friends, Lewis, we get together every Wednesday and play something.
Mm-hmm.
And we alternate. Every other Wednesday, we play the game 7 Days to Die, because we have a group of people that we play with.
Okay.
Then the alternating Wednesdays, we usually just pick whatever, that we feel like playing. We've done Stardew Valley, we've done Unrailed, Grim Dawn, which is kind of a Diablo Pillars of, what's that called? Oh no, Path of Exile.
Okay.
Kind of along those lines. We've done Borderlands 3, we've, like right now we're mainly doing Stardew Valley on those nights now.
What
Just
about,
because it's been a little bit more chill.
What about Sims? How about no Sims? Why not?
I haven't done Sims.
You should do Sims, man.
It's not off the table. It's just not something that's currently, not currently in the cards.
Yeah, as long as it's not Fortnite. I bet they got quite a bit of Fortnite Twitchers out there, don't they?
I will never do a Fortnite stream.
Isn't it just like Minecraft? Same thing.
No, completely different types of games.
Gotcha.
Minecraft is literally building and crafting and some survival depending on the mode that you're playing.
Okay.
Fortnite is purely battle royale.
Gotcha.
And with the battle royale genre, you take a large number of people onto a map that's constantly shrinking, and you try to be the last one. It's usually 100 people.
Gotcha.
And you're trying to be like the last one or the last group, because you can do like duos and trios, and run as solo or as a group. So you're either trying to be the last person or the last group, up at the end.
Nice.
But Fortnite adds just this little building element that just ruins the experience for a lot of people.
You know what ruins it? Flossing. I fucking hate watching fucking my friends' kids show me the stupid floss dance from Fortnite. Like, I'm pretty confident that would never push a kid over, but if I was to, it'd be because of that.
I would hope you wouldn't just go and push a kid over.
Did you happen to ever check out my Facebook status from about a month ago?
I know I've seen it because I do browse through there every so often. I don't post a lot
about the bullying thing. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, I'm actually going back to it myself right now.
Yeah, fucking funny. It's like today. I put a new post out there today. I've had many last conversations with people that started with them saying, "Travis, be honest with me. If you want me as a friend, don't start a question with that. I'm honest. I'll say some shit." I'm fucking funny. But where the fuck is it? It was a good one. People fucking loved it. What the hell is that? That's not it. Yep,
February 5th.
I constantly have to hear my friends about how they are tired of their kids getting bullied. Listen, if you want your kid to stop getting picked on, quit bringing them around me. 3 or 30, doesn't matter your age. I'll say some shit. Hey, look, if you go to the video right below it, it's me karaokeing with my friend.
Nice.
I want to turn the volume on to see what song that is. I think it's I Got You. It might be I Got You, Babe. But I'm going to turn it on real quick. Yep, it's definitely I Got You, Babe. All right, Clint, I'm going to ask you one more question. It's kind of controversial. I don't know how far you get into societal, political bullshit, but I got to know your opinion on this. And before I ask, I just want to make sure, again, go to Twitch, search Vengeful Jedi. Do you do anything on social media really anymore, or is it strictly just Twitch right now?
It's mainly Twitch. I mean, like, I have Twitter that I mess with a little bit, and I have an Instagram that I, like, never post to.
Yeah. Yeah. Twitter, Facebook, they're kind of just, But, what is more fucked up? Canceling Mr. Potato Head or canceling Dr. Seuss?
I'm not sure of the reasons why for either, but I think both would be fucked up.
Because Mr. Potato Head says it's a man, and that is not gender neutral. Dr. Seuss is a racist.
Do they realize that there is also a Mrs. Potato Head out there?
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Hey, no. Mrs. Potato Head is not mentioned for some reason. You know, you bring up a good point there, Clint. Anyways, it's just Potato Head now. And there's like 4 Dr. Seuss books that are never going to be published again because they're fucking racist. I don't fucking know. It's nuts. It's the world we live in, Clint. And don't get me wrong. If people are offended by things, hey, that sucks. I feel for you. You know, you shouldn't have to be, feeling attacked while reading a bedtime story to your child. But for the love of God, I don't know what happened to the world where people are fucking freaked out and upset about the smallest fucking things. Like, I want to meet, because there has to be one person at the root of everything that's being canceled. And I want to meet that one person that was thumbing through a fucking Dr. Seuss book and was like, that's a pretty racial Asian there in that fucking book. Then blew it up on social media, and then people started fucking following. It's like that Amazon fucking app controversy, that issue with that. You hear that bullshit?
That, no, but I heard about the whole Coca-Cola logo thing.
Yeah, Coca-Cola be less white?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have the Amazon app on your phone?
I do.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
Pull it up real quick, and you tell me what your icon looks like. Let's see if you updated it. You tell me what it looks like.
It's a tan background.
Yes.
It's got some blue, square type thing up at the top, and it's still got that Amazon arrow going across it.
Yes, that's the new logo that everyone is an uproar about. Do you want to know why?
Actually, yes, I would like to know why.
Because it looks like Hitler.
What the?
That is the tirade that people are going with. They're uproaring on Amazon because their emoji is Hitler. It's a smiley face with a little mustache above it. It is Hitler. It's a personal attack against the Jewish community for having an icon that looks like that.
Dude, this thing, despite the color difference, This thing looks more like Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. than it does fucking Hitler.
Yeah, it's Hitler, bro. It is Hitler. And if you click on it and you buy shit, you're against everyone who believes it. I purchased shit today. I don't even care. I got 3 more orders waiting for them to be delivered. Because the fact that somebody thought that, put it out there in the world, and people are joining in on it is fucked up.
Dude, the microphone that I'm speaking to you on right now, I got the Blue Yeti. And
I have a Blue Yeti. Well, mine's gray. Oh, yes, Blue Yeti, yeah.
I say mine's...
Or silver, I'm sorry. Mine's silver.
Mine's black.
I really want the black one, but it costs like $20 more. And I'm cheap. What's silver? I really want the red one.
The red one was nice.
If I can find a way where I could hook up 2 Yeti microphones at once into my computer, so when I do like my video recordings for JFW, I would so fucking do it. I just don't know how to do shit like that.
Now, dude, the thing with the Yetis, dude, they pick up fucking everything. I
know, I've been hearing your chip bag the entire fucking time.
I'm sorry, dude, this is my dinner.
Dude, I don't care. If I had a problem with it, I would have mentioned it during the recording earlier.
I know, and I'm trying to do it as quietly as possible.
I know. I feel you seem like you're like the husband on the other end of the bed who's trying to sneakily eat Pringles and hoping the wife don't wake up and hear him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You're like that. You're like that weirdo in the library that takes "Please Be Quiet" way too seriously.
That's nice. Okay, but no. Anyway, speaking of silence and things, and back to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but this mic picks up a lot of stuff. Like, guys I was gaming with last night were able to hear one of my roommates just like drunk and rambling.
Really?
But, and then asking me about it, and I didn't even hear it. They like heard him from another room, and I'm like, I didn't even hear it.
Yeah. Well, it's
goofy. I wear headphones.
Yeah. Well, it's goofy because, I mean, you got 4 different settings on the back, and like,
I know.
Because I have it set to the one that looks like the indented circle. That's the one directional, talking. But like, earlier it was on the infinity sign, which is all around you, because I did a recording of the podcast at a wrestling show last Saturday, and Dizzle J and Dally were doing the interviews with the wrestlers, and they're sitting on opposite sides of the table, so we turned it to the other setting. When I fucking turned this fucking microphone on for the first time since then, and it's on that setting, I heard fucking everything. I had to turn off my external hard drive because the vibration of it was getting picked up on the fucking microphone.
Dude, one of my buddies, you could hear his PS4, and it sounded like a freaking jet engine or something. And I kid you not, this microphone, since I started using it, like while gaming or, whatever, has picked up every single fart.
That's
with perfect clarity.
Right. You got that fart pitch, bro. But all right, well, we're gonna wrap this up.
Unintended side effect.
Unintended side effect. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Say our goodbyes real quick. Again, that's Vengeful Jedi on Twitch. Search him, follow him, fucking subscribe to him. Why the hell not? Wait, you didn't answer me. Who gets that fucking money?
I get a chunk of it. If you get $100, like for Twitch makes payouts once a month.
Okay.
But they only pay out if the total is over $100. Now they don't keep it if you don't make it 1 month. If you don't make it 1 month, they, hold it over until, the next month or until you hit, the 100. Now the 3 subscription tiers, other than the ad-free viewing, obviously, and then you get the emotes. Tier 2 gets more emotes than Tier 1. And then Tier 3 gets, more. And then any perks that the streamer themselves might want to throw in there. But, normally the Tier 1 is $5, the Tier 2 is $10, and the Tier 3 is $25. And that's a month. I do not expect anybody to pay any. I just like people coming and just hanging out, we just bullshit while we play video games.
Is it crazy to think that somewhere in the world, somebody is paying a dude $300 a year just to watch them stream?
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
Dude, I have somebody that, I guess if you're gonna go by yearly right now, and it's only one person. He's a cool guy though. The only Tier 2 subscription that I have, because I don't have a 3. The only guy that I have that does Tier 2, that means he's putting in $120 a month. Just to support my channel.
Yeah, see, and I can't even get people to sign up for my $1 a month fucking Patreon. Pisses me off. But Clint, I'm gonna give you an offer right here on the show. Completely unrelated to what we're talking about, by the way. But if you decide to get your podcast up and running again, come talk to me. I would love for you to be part of FreakNet Studios.
Okay.
That is an invitation to a discussion about being part of the network. because I always wanted to get a gaming show on this network, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. So if you ever get back up and running, you have any interest, you let me know.
Dude, once I get back up and running with podcasting, believe me, you will definitely know.
Perfect. Cool. Awesome. Guys, thank you for listening to me and Clint catch up and bullshit. Clint, it's always fun to sit down and talk with you. Again, I hope you do get your podcast up and running, because I had a lot of fun not only listening to them, but being on them from time to time. So hopefully when you do get up and running, I can be one of your first guests back on. And we can do some more real talk. I remember we had that one episode where we got real for like a majority of it about relationships.
Dude,
there
were a couple episodes that just got really heavy.
Yeah, that shit got fucking. We sit there and like goof and shit. But a lot of it got fucking real, and like we were being honest about our lives and everything. And that's what happens when we get together and talk, because when you're friends for half a decade like we've been, you can sit there and be honest with each other. So
yeah,
I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you staying over longer than expected. I know you got your Twitch to get up and running. So guys, again, make sure you check out Vengeful Jedi on Twitch. Follow him and everything. Check out Clint while he does his video gaming, and his crickety chair eating fucking chips. I'm assuming they're Bugles.
No, actually they are Flaming Hot Doritos.
Oh God, good choice, man. Wait, here's another fucking quote from a stupid movie. You chose wisely, fucking Indiana Jones. Make sure you look for This Freaking Show on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter just by searching This Freaking Show. And our show is released whenever we do record it on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, Amazon Music, Verbal, Player FM. What the hell is that goofy one? Stitcher. So anyway, just Google This Freaking Show. We're on every single fucking podcast platform. So. That's all I got, guys. As always, I am Travesty.
And I am Clint.
And thank you for listening to another episode of This Freaking Show. I'm out.